This is a review of the PrognoCIS Referral Tracking module. The Referral Tracking module can be located on the top menu items under the patient icon. You will see Referral Tracking as the third option. When you select that option, it shows you a list of report filters. Choosing the date range you're looking for, the time period, multiple different options here will show you the list of referrals that are applicable to each of those options. Once you've chosen the way that you would like to run the report, you hit go. And here we have a list of all of our referrals for this year. On this screen, we have the referral date, the date that it was created, the patient name, date of birth, the provider that referred us the patient, our practice's provider that is primary on the patient's account, the status of the referral, the date that we scheduled the patient for, if we rejected a referral, the reason for that rejection, and who the referral coordinator for that particular patient is. To add a referral to the system, you go back under the patient icon and choose Referral Add Edit. And that gives you the ability to add a new referral to the system and then document in that particular referral. So we're going to go step by step and add a referral and then schedule the patient. So the first thing you do is put in the patient's name and date of birth. And those items, as well as the referring provider, are required fields. So you come in, choose their referring provider. This list of referring providers is your practice's customizable list. You then can choose of your providers, which is going to be their primary provider. You can add contact information for the patient, such as their address, their telephone number, their email, and then you can choose the date they referred to you, your internal referral coordinator. So that can be your list of the people in your organization that are going to work on this referral, receive any correspondence for this referral. You have the referral type, and this list is customizable for your practice. So you can choose which types of treatments that you are treating, or also kind of have that as piece of your reason for that referral. You also have a searchable reason list, which this is also customizable. Then you can track the source of the referral, which turns this into essentially a CRM report so that you can see exactly how those patients came to be referred to you other than by a referring provider. You can also document when you contacted the patient. So if you make phone calls to continue to try to schedule that patient, or perhaps need to contact the insurance company for pre-authorization before you schedule the patient, you can document in this area what you did, what the status was, and then whether that has been approved, denied, or is pending. So depending on the type of phone call that you're making or type of contact that you're making, you can come in here and add information. You can also have a searchable list of comments or type some comments here. And then you can save your referral and continue to edit from there. Also within this screen, we have our case management. So if this is a workers' compensation or auto accident injury, you can come in here and add details of the case. So the date of the injury, the case number, body areas, state of the accident. Those are all items that typically will carry forward to your claims. So once you create this case management area and save it for that patient, you can then attach this information to the patient going forward, and it will stay with them. You also have the ability to add their insurance information, do an eligibility check, so you can make sure that they have active coverage with an insurance plan that you accept. You can also see a list of items or providers or other contacts that are attached to that patient, and you can actually send faxes directly from the screen. So if you need to fax the insurance company a specific form for approval, you can come in and generate that letter, attach any kind of documents from the patient's record, and fax directly from here. So you put in the name of the recipient, the fax number here, save this item, and then hit the fax button. That will also save this in that particular patient's record so you can see what was faxed and when it was faxed. You can also see a list of any messages that were sent internally to the system for that particular patient, and also generate a new message. So if you need to message another individual within the clinic, you can choose from the clinic users, as well as have a list of users that are in a specific role. So if you need someone within the clinic to receive a message as associated with this referral, you can come in, have some canned items in this list, as well as behind this little binocular, and type in a specific message. Again, attach anything from the patient's chart, click OK, it'll send that message, and then that message will be listed in the screen as well. Once you have created your referral, you can also attach referral documents. So if there was anything that was faxed to you because of this referral, you can come in and see any documents that are attached to this particular referral, or come in here and attach new documents, including pulling any documents from your particular computer or from a batch folder that has been set up to be able to scan documents in, and you can attach it right there in the patient's referral. Once the referral has been confirmed and you know that you are going to schedule the patient for a visit, you can come in and change the referral status to accepted. If for some reason you need to reject this referral, you can document that it was rejected and then choose a rejection reason here. This list is also customizable. When you choose that it has been accepted and save, it will then give you the option to actually schedule the patient directly from here. So when you hit the schedule button, it pops up the schedule screen. You can then choose the date and time that you want to schedule the patient for. You can also hit this search button and search for an appointment on a specific day in a specific location, a specific time. So you can choose from these items here, hit find the next available appointments, choose OK. You can also choose the encounter type you need to schedule them for, put in a reason for the visit, hit schedule, and then you now have your patient's referral documented, approved, accepted, and you have your appointment scheduled. So when you come back to your referral tracking screen and hit the go button again, you now have your new appointment scheduled date here, and it shows that your referral status is accepted. Once you have saved your referrals within the system, you have several reports that you can generate to track those referrals. This tracking screen is actually a report that you can run to see a detailed list of the referrals. And once you have chosen from your menu items here the options that you'd like to see and hit go, it shows you all of the applicable referrals based on what you chose here. And this screen can actually be printed or exported to Excel. So this is the report for the detailed referrals. And then we also have a couple of referral tracking reports that can give you a summary. So we have the count of referrals during the selected period, and you can see from that the different sources of patients. So these are patients that are coming to you from other sources other than referrals, or any way that you want to specifically track those. You have the list of those referral sources within the referral itself, so you can choose those as you go and be able to generate this report to see how your patients are coming to you. We also have the list of top referring physicians. So when you generate this report, it will show you each referring provider in alphabetical order and the associated patients with that particular referring provider. So you get a total for each provider in this report, so you can see who is sending you a majority of your referrals.